We'll see last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Wow, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Bryant. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short hitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. with some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Sanchez. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage sheet makes the stop on this return. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Throw off, caught by the running back. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go.
A deep shot to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
Got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Caught in the flat by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. He brings it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. The Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry out. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To the air, it's Sanchez. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Leon. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Throwing off play action. Finds the running back for a fourth down catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun now, there's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Bryant. Grab near the sticks. It's Warner. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
A completion makes it 2nd down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
first down, they go right back to him.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the game just good enough for a first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off the RPO, clock to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Now here's the toss play. Fights off a defender. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Broncos will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And the Broncos come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Broncos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Back to pass. It's Bryant. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Broncos. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
Yeah, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, they've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or they check him out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking to pass. It's Bryant. It's the running back in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. The receiver grabs it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the completion made. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon, to put them on top now.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun run call. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back's got it again. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play-action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Now they call a run. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Broncos come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Pulls it in. It's Leon. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry and try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Makes it look easy.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Looking right, this one caught. They're breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Grinding away on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Catch made on the right side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. QB keeper all the way. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Putting a quarterback sneak here.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Sanchez. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but... football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Boise State Broncos offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They keep him off balance for the run.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Sanchez. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The Broncos look to keep this drive moving. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. First down and 10 now.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, it looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Goes out to stiff arm. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lanes. This drive's going to start with decent field position. So Auburn's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Lets it go quickly. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And they'll run it with the draw play. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Broncos will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. To throw, it's Sanchez. Short throw complete to the tight end. The Broncos moving quickly down the field here.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with the safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Great pursuit by the defense. They drop him for a loss that time.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Back to pass. It's Sanchez. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
No problem on the snowy field. The PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows in the physicality he has against the run as well.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's Sanchez. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Boise State. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he can hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Sanchez. Fires it to the wideout. Missed his receiver on the left sideline. Incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Broncos.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Breaking tackles. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back to throw. It's Sanchez. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. The Broncos will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
2nd down after the incompletion. Breaks free. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Sanchez. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Breaks free in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Boise State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up.
Really nice job on the execution here by this quarterback to be able to pick the first down up on the option play. And, you know, Auburn, Chris, over the years, they've had some great throwing quarterbacks, but really the dual threat guy, I think.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24.
That makes the score. Boise State 35, Auburn 24.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate.
Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Broncos. Still no answer from this offense. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle, but first down.
Complete via the screen. Pickup of 5. That's a first down for the offense.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get them to 3rd and long.
And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So Kirk, Boise State is in front. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He hands it to the back. And they're able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Breaks loose at the 45. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10.
About it, another first down. The clock keeps ticking down as this running back's yardage keeps ticking up. He's piling up these yards as we approach the final stretch today in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Grinding away with their running game. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Leon. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Boise State.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
It's a fake. They're looking to throw for it. Oh, he caught it. They make the stop, but the gamble pays off. It's a 1st down.
Well, you talk about pulling out all the stops here. We're all set. You and I thinking about, hey, they're going to get 3 points. It's going to help them. But now we're looking at a 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Boise State. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he
this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for his back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Timeout taken by the offense now, 23 seconds on the clock.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Receiver makes the grab. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, enough for a first down. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets...